So the way this one will work, like we said, they have been inverted from their first heat race. So we said Jim Horsch started on the pole of heat race number 1. Heat race number 6, he'll start on the tail. The most points he earned was starting first and finishing first. Now he has got to get on the hammer and start passing cars in this one to get some points. Here we go. Green's up. We're underway. Down into turn number 1 and 2, nearing on the bottom. Nelson on the outside. Jim Horsch is going to see the door come open. Jim's going to get 3 of them down the back straightaway in the 21 car. Looking to the inside of Hagedorn. Working off of turn number 4. Look at this. Here we go. Nearing Nelson and Snellenberg. Snellenberger out of Pulaski, Wisconsin, coming to the inside, looking for second. And look at Jim Horsch. Horsch in the 21, already up to 5. Working off of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Snelly to the race lead. Snellenberger down around the bottom, nearing in the outside. Look at him down the back straightaway. Jim Horsch has got a big run. Jim's looking for 3 more passing points. Can he get them? Got Nelson on the inside. Working on there. That is the 92 of McIntoon. Nearing pushes up the hill. That's the break that Jim Horsch needs. He brings fellow back row starter Dustin Viss with him. Dustin Viss down on the bottom side. What a battle for second. Snellenberger, your race leader. Field will rustle around. McIntoon in the 92. Gonna see Nearing and Nelson get on around him. Snellenberger, your race leader. Oh, got one around down there in turn number 4. We'll see what happens. That's Justin Nearing. Yellow is out. Yellow is out. Horsch is on top of the points out of the 2 heat races so far. Be looking for him. Snellenberger coming to the Seas Liquor restart zone at the blue stripe in turn number 4. Green's up, here we go. They'll hurry off a 2 and out of back straightaway. Snelly right there, your leader. Horsch working second. Now Dan McIntoon around the bottom. McIntoon gonna look on Dustin Viss in the 20V. Dan Nelson out of Holmesville, Nebraska, to the top of the racetrack. Still Devin Snellenberger, your race leader. They'll work him down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Jim Horsch. Can he go from the outhouse to the White House? Yes, he can. Jim Horsch, your new race leader. Jim Horsch to the top spot. Snellenberger, Viss, and McIntoon. McIntoon seeing there. Dustin Viss coming to the inside of Devin Snellenberger. Snellenberger right there as the green goes high. 2 to go. Snellenberger down on the inside, laying some right side romance to the 20V of Viss. Viss is going to throw back a little left side love, and they come together. McIntoon around the outside. Watch the battle for second. Horsch. Then it is McIntoon, Snellenberger, and Viss. That's your top 4 with 1 to go. Down the back straightaway. They'll race him into turn number 3 and 4. Start at 9th, we'll take it home, P1. Jim Horsch out of Marshall, Minnesota. McIntoon, Snellenberger, and Viss, your top 4. The conclusion of the Clay County Classic. Looks like tractor's coming off, and we're going to go to the green flag. Heat race number 7, looking. Green's up, and here we go. On down into turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be Austin Bronner around the outside. That 99 of Jesse Sobbing right there. They're going to get 3 wide there, big deep in the field. Here comes the 99. D of Damon Murdy. Murdy, Lux, and Gonska back there, 3 wide. Here comes Randy Brands in the 27 on out in front of him. Murdy going to go up and try the top down there in turn 1 and 2. Nothing to be had. Field will work it on down there. Murdy to the top of 3 and 4. Going to try to work that moisture, hustle it on down. He'll get past Johnson on the west end. It is Matthias Lux, problems on the 33X machine. On down the back straightaway, going to be that 99 machine of Sobbing, your leader. Bronner in second. Look at Damon Murdy. Murdy up around the outside, working on down the front straightaway. Damon Murdy now into the number 3 spot. Murdy to third, 78 of Latour back to 4th. Randy Brands is 5. Working on in as they hurry down the front straightaway. Still Sobbing, your race leader. Latour around in the 78 car. Sobbing, your leader. Now Murdy on into the number 2 spot. Bronner is 3rd. Brands is 4th. Smith is 5. Field will work on down the back straightaway. Green flags high up here on the front. 2 to go. Still your race leader, Sobbing. White flag's gone to wave. 1 to go. Farmers Bank of Fostoria, white flag in the air. Checkers out, Jesse Sobbing. 99D of Damon Murdy, followed by Bronner, 27 of Brands, your top 4. Row number 3, Mike Vondrak out of Galva, Iowa in the 66. Picked up a heat race win in the first go-round. That will be Dylan Thornton out of Orcutt, California via Keystone, Iowa. Then we will go to Whittemore, Iowa's McCain Jennings in the 25. The 12X of Nick Buckrama out of Sobieski, Wisconsin. And Brock Badger out of Bagley got her fixed up after his wall banger. Starting dead last. Green's up, here we go. Look at Dilly! Now here comes Fisher. Man, they were 4 wide down in turns 1 and 2. Dylan Thornton on the outside in that 3018 car. Got him. He's your new race leader. Dylan Thornton on up front, showing away. Jason Fisher working second, McCain Jennings, and now here comes Mike Vondrak to the back bumper in the inside of the 21CZ of Cole Sarninski. Look at McCain Jennings round the outside of the 25. 38 Tia Dylan Thornton has gone to the bottom. McCain Jennings is round the outside. Can he do it? They'll get him down there. Whoa! Wholesale lane change by Twisty T. Hustles on down the front straightaway. It is the 38 T there. Man, I thought for a minute Dylan Thornton had a stick man. The way that car come across the racetrack, he knew by the sound in his ears that McCain Jennings had to run to the outside. No sticks needed to tell a driver where you got to go. McCain Jennings high on the racetrack. Field of working on down there. You see the top of the racetrack starting to clean off down there in turn number 1 and 2, widen on out. Dylan Thornton, your race leader. Jason Fisher there on the bottom. Flags are crossed. We're halfway home. Thornton, Fisher, Vondrak, and Badger, your top 4. Great shot of Jason Fisher and Mike Vondrak down the back straightaway, battling for the number 2 spot. Dylan Thornton, when it comes to the passing points, Dylan, where you want to start, the mid-pack is about the perfect spot. He passed the same amount of cars out of the first heat race. He's passing the same amount of cars out of the second heat race. He right now is going to be sitting in that top 5 coming into points calculation after heat race number 9. Field of work down off of turn 4. Green high to the air, 2 to go. Down the back straightaway they'll go. It is Thornton, white flag in the air. Fisher back to the number 2 spot. Off of 4, checkers out. Dylan Thornton to the win. Battle for second. Fisher, Vondrak, and the 50B of Brock Badger. Jig, JIG machine. Jeffrey Larson reading Minnesota, the 7L. Troy Juravitz, the 01 machine out of Iowa Falls, Iowa. In the F1 of Levi Feltman out of Jackson, Minnesota. Justin Lunenberg out of Reading, Minnesota, the 17X. Dustin Ray out of Council Bluffs, Iowa, the 19. 13, Travis Hatcher, 33 VH, and Dusty Van Horn. And Andrew Kloss out of Spencer, the 7C. Here we go. Ooh, Larson right there to the lead down the back straightaway. Here comes Troy Juravitz in the Tracy Neal-owned 01 machine. Down the front straightaway, beautiful sunset gonna happen here in Northwest Iowa. Looking for that sexy sunset later here. The old Canadian clouds have rolled on in. Speaking of rolling on in, here comes General Jet. Troy Juravitz working it on down the 42 machine. 42 jig, doing a jig there to the top of turn number 2. Yellows out. Caution out there for your pole setter. Green flag a coming. Larson brings them. Here we go. Down into turn number 1 and 2, it's still going to be Larson, your leader. Feltman up there on the top side. Look at Van Horn. Dusty Van Horn, the 33 VH, started this one back in 8th. He is looking to bring it on through. Got the 42 GIJ around. Come on, get it going. Find the starter. Move the car. Out of the way. Just as he does, we throw the yellow. Got a spot for the 42 jig right there on the infield. We'll get this one realigned. Get it going. Green's up, here we go. Off a 2 and down the back straightaway. Larson right there, your leader. Off of turn number 4, beautiful sun there in the sky. Tell you what, who did not benefit from that yellow was Dusty Van Horn as he had a run coming to the front. That's exactly what'll happen when you guys sitting there running dead last, waits for a yellow. It is going to not be good for somebody, and Dusty Van Horn was that driver. He had a big run going, and that yellow flag killed his run to the front. Still gonna be the 7L of Larson, your leader. Juravitz in second. Feltman in third. Fourth is Lunenburg. Flags are crossed. We're halfway home. Off of turn number 4, still Larson, your leader. Larson followed by Juravitz, Feltman, and Lunenburg. Now Lunenburg's got to run. On down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Still Larson, followed by Juravitz. Jeffrey Larson out of Reading, Minnesota, your race leader. 2 to go, greens high. On down the back straightaway, it will still be Larson. Now you see Lunenburg coming that 17X machine to the inside of the F1 at Feltman. Down there in turn 3 and 4, White's out, battle for third. Feltman jumped the cush, that's gonna let a couple of them get around. As they thunder the back straightaway, final time. 9th heat race coming to be in the books. The driver out of Reading, Minnesota, it is Jeffrey Larson. Troy Juravitz, Iowa Falls, Iowa, going to the number 2 spot. Lunenburg and Klaus, your top 4. Run number 2, it'll be the 46 of Colton Ahrens out of Laverne, Minnesota. Into his outside from Ocheyedan, Iowa, the 66Z is Elijah Zevenbergen. 69M, Gary Madison out of Lamberton, Minnesota. Chance Hollitt's the 6 out of Clear Lake, Iowa. 32, Derek Green out of Grenada, Minnesota. Dallin Murdy from Chelsea, Iowa, the 99X. Kelly Shryock from Fertile in the 3 car. Here we go. Field will tug the tires down in turn 1 and 2. Look at Elijah Zevenbergen, shot from a cannon. He'll go to the number 1 spot. Easy, now look at Derek Green. Oh! Derek Green hard to into the curb. They'll race him off a 2 and down the back straightaway. Look at this, 5 wide down the back straightaway. Murdy got hustled up off the racetrack. Field of work down into turn number 1 and 2, now into 3 and 4. Zevenbergen, your leader. Battle here deep in the field. Now Dallin Murdy's gonna do what Dad did, go to the top. Watch the pink 99. Shryock from the tail to second. Kelly Shryock has moved that 3 machine to the number 2 spot. Down the back straightaway, now down the front straightaway we go. Shryock, Rupp, and the 6 machine right there of Hollitz. Chance Hollitz in the 6, following little Timmy Rupp out of Cherokee. They're in the 33 car. Derek Green up there. Wow, is he hammering that Cush? Watch that 32 car. He's on dig to the top now. He'll come to the bottom. Tim Rupp goes to the top. Derek Green in the green and white, 32. Dallin Murdy right there with them. Everybody trying to make something happen down the back straightaway. Dallin Murdy to the inside, looking to bring that 99X machine up into the number 4 spot. Murdy right there, 32 of green on the outside. They work down the front straightaway. Derek Green back around the outside, gonna stumble it up on the curb. Down the back straightaway we go. That 99X machine of Dallin Murdy back there in the 5 spot. It's still your race leader, Elijah Zevenbergen. Green once again over the cushion. Elijah Zevenbergen, your race leader, 2 to go. Final time, they'll work him down the front straightaway. White flags are coming. Elijah Zevenbergen, your race leader. Zevenbergen right there to the top. 3 of Shryock in second. Now Tim Rupp and Dallin Murdy battle each other. Into 3 off of 4. Checkers out. Elijah Zevenbergen, Kelly Shryock, Dallin Murdy at the line to 3rd. Tim Rupp goes 4th.